Review and reviews.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Reviewing Reviews. It's your boy, DJ Demers.
And it's your boy, Mike Perkins.
We're shaking hand. You know what it is?
Oh, you know what time it is, baby.
Good to be back. Another beautiful week here on Reviewing Reviews. Another beautiful thing to review the reviews of. I'm excited.
I love this. Yep, it's good.
You picked them this week, and I just took a brief little glance at what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Some good stuff in here.
Sometimes you want to fly up. You know, you want to fly up to somewhere nice, and you just want to perch down and look at those reviews. You know, just be like, how many reviews you got there? You got some good reviews? Is that the best podcast in LA? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe you guys be the judge. But maybe we're going to a little place called Perch today.
Perch, and
Perch.
It's a restaurant, a bar. What is it?
It's a restaurant and bar. It's a rooftop bar in downtown LA.
Okay.
It's a fancy place.
You bring a fly ass honey there, have a few drinks. Wait, you don't
Bring
know
a fly ass honey.
You don't know how I talk yet, Mike? I call the sweet chicas fly ass honeys.
There's so
man.
many sweet chicas and fly ass honeys here. They just fly up and they perch on too. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
That's what
Look
you do.
at you taking the word perch and running with it,
Right?
Flying with it, even
Flying with it like a fly ass honey, just coming up here.
So this place blows my mind because you chose it, and like I said, I just took a quick little look at it.
Yeah,
7,611 reviews.
it's insane.
That's a lot of people reviewing a. Oh, look at this! You know they have categories on Yelp. It is in lounges and French.
Ooh, look at that.
Have you been there?
I've been there one time.
Is it French?
I have no idea. I didn't like it too much.
No?
Not to go right.
Well, you
right
don't like
into-
French people.
Yeah, I've been to Paris one time, and I was like, it's just New York. It's just everyone speaking French. You know, like, I don't know. People are yelling at me. Bunch of, what's it called? What's the cheese? The fondue. Fondue was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, but it was just, I could have had fondue in New York. It's the same thing. You know, same fucking thing.
We like to start every episode with anti-French sentiment. If you're French and you're listening, get the hell out of here.
They're called freedom fries. They're called freedom fries.
So you didn't like Perch when you went?
It was okay. I went like when me and my ex first started dating. We went like our first year there, like a double date with me, her, and then my brother and his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Who's now his wife. We went different paths, I guess. In that one, we perched a different way, but it was okay. I mean, it was cool. The cool thing is they're on a rooftop. It's in downtown LA, so like it's shitty everywhere you go downstairs.
Yeah.
There's like guards and stuff downstairs. You have to take an elevator all the way up, and then once you're there, it's a fancy, rooftop bar, and you get the steak and all that good stuff.
The pictures look pretty beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice. It is a nice place.
Downtown LA is
cool.
nice for that. I've been to Mama's Shelter. You ever been there?
Yeah,
Mama's Shelter.
I love that place.
Yeah, it's a cool little same thing. It's
Yeah.
like the street's like nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
Take the elevator up, all of a sudden.
They got games on the tables and stuff you can play and whatnot.
Do they?
I think downstairs at that bar.
Oh yeah. You're
Mama-
right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I was just telling Madge's mom and her husband are in town visiting right now, and they were like, "So what's like the downtown scene like?" I was like, "I don't know, man. It's like we've talked about before." I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been to like 2 bars, maybe they're okay, but there's a whole world of cool bars like Perch that are waiting to be explored that I have not checked out.
Yeah. And
But it gets 4 stars over. Oh my God! There's a picture of crepes with some strawberries and blackberries and a coffee.
Now that is French right there.
Oh baby, I love Paris. By the way, I don't know if you were joking about not liking it.
I thought, you know what? I liked the history of it. Like that's what was cool about it was like everything was just so old. I went into like that Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah, Dave Chappelle was there. I actually said that. I was like, is this where Dave Chappelle hails?
And they were like,
what are they
come
called?
back.
Not the Louvre. I went to the Louvre.
Yeah, they were closed on the only day we went.
Oh man,
They're closed on Tuesdays. They
Really?
were when I went. At least.
Wow.
Yeah.
They don't have the 2 times Tuesday. You get in for 2 tickets for one.
No.
What are they called? It's like a castle, but not a castle.
Notre Dame.
What's the word?
The church.
Yeah, but what are they called? It's like
Cathedral?
chateau.
Oh, chateau.
Chateaus. So it was Chateau de Chapelle I went to, like that was near us, and then we went to like the chateau, the main chateau where like Napoleon was and like the king and all that stuff, all that type of thing. That was cool, but everything else, the city was like, I don't know. They don't like when you tip them. I tip a lot.
Yeah, but a lot of cultures don't tip.
That's bullshit.
You're mad that they didn't want to take your money?
Yeah, dude. You're doing me a service. I'm going to give you some money. Don't.
That's such a funny thing to get mad about. Take my goddamn money before
dude,
I smash your teeth
I gave the
in.
guy a 20 when I got to my room, right? And he was like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's yours." And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "What do you mean fucking why?" I'm like, "Give it back to me then. What are you doing?"
That is the greatest thing to get mad at.
Why?
Oh my God. I loved it. You know what's really funny is I was there with my ex. You're not the only one who has stories about your ex.
Oh,
okay,
here we
Mike?
go. All right. Love it.
But we stayed at an Airbnb where the guy was supposed to stay. Like, we paid a little less for an Airbnb where the host also lived there.
Yeah, yeah.
And we got there, and the host, I forget the guy's name, we walk in, this guy had hearing aids, and he was like, "Oh, you wear hearing aids too?" He's like, "I'm going to go crash with my girlfriend while you guys are in town. You can have the place to yourself." So we paid like a cheap amount for an Airbnb because it was a shared accommodation. Ended up being a beautiful. We could see the Eiffel Tower right outside our window. It was beautiful, and we were there. That's the first time I think I've ever like used like where my hearing aids. The hearing aid community has directly benefited me in such a obvious way.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then you tipped him, and he's like, "I'll take it. Thank you so much."
I do have a disability. No, I didn't remember Australia. They didn't tip either, so I remember that, but I didn't know that.
How many countries have you been to? You've been to a lot, huh?
A few, yeah. I don't know off the top of my head, but a bunch, yeah.
Yeah. See, that was the first time I ever left the country. Like I've been to Mexico and I've been to Niagara Falls in Canada.
Yeah.
But
I'm so sorry.
That was
so sorry. You had to go to Niagara Falls.
Hey, that poutine was great, man. I'll tell you.
I love that you associate Niagara Falls with the poutine, but Niagara Falls is such an atrocity. They're like, "Oh, what a beautiful natural wonder of the world.
Really?
We should definitely erect some haunted houses and casinos beside it."
There was casinos all over the place.
Yeah.
So, wait, Canadians don't like Niagara Falls?
Oh, no. This is not a Canadian thing. This is a DJ thing.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But it's not regarded as like, it's Niagara Falls. The falls are beautiful, but then what they decided to do with the actual city is...
Wow. Because you know what's cool? I went on the Canada side to go on the... the
Maid of the Mist?
The Maid of the Mist, but it was the Canada one. It's called the Hornswoggle or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think it used to be called Maid of the Mist.
Well, Maid of the Mist was the American side.
Oh, okay. Because I went on the Hornswoggle too, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah,
I thought it was a Maid of the Mist.
Yeah, because I was like, go Canada. Yeah, it was cool. I was all for it.
Well, we better get into Perch here, Mike, before we just...
You know what? Let's just talk about Niagara Falls.
I think it's all... You'll like this. I think it's all mob-owned, Niagara Falls.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think the mob... somebody told me that like 10 years ago. Another one of my exes, her uncle told me that.
No shit.
Ex stories for days on
Wow, we got
reviews.
exes for days. This week we're talking about our exes. We give them a 1 star. So let's go into Perch. So Perch, like DJ said, it's get 4 stars out of 7,611 reviews. People be reviewing the shit out of Perch.
4 stars ain't bad.
That's a good one. Out of 7,000?
Yeah.
That's good odds, baby. So check it out. The first one's coming from Bella Z from Los Angeles, California. She gave it a 1 star on April 23rd, 2014. She said, "We had the best seat outdoor by the clear glass overlooking the library. The view was breathtaking. It was my 30th birthday. I was with my man on cloud 9. Then the food came. I would say as bad as it gets. Embarrassing bad. They're lucky I didn't jump so I don't eat the food. Oh, and the rooftop smelled like a toilet pipe had burst. I was informed by a stranger that the smell is normal there since it's an old building. Did I say this was all after spending $200? Go enjoy the rooftop view and the drinks. Stay clear of the food. Edit. Just notice the category for the food says French. LOL. I stayed in France for a summer and the food here is definitely not French."
Wow.
That's Bella Z.
I stayed in France for a summer. In France for a summer.
This is
funny.
definitely not French.
She didn't tip. You know that. She did not tip.
Didn't.
This is not how they do it in France. That would ruin it if it smelled like shit up there.
Yeah, and just be like, "Man, that's an old building."
Yeah. That's how it smells in Paris.
Yeah.
And we're French.
It smells like this in Paris. It's got to smell like this here. Come on. That's it. Don't give me
Welcome to
anything.
the old country.
Yeah, yeah, welcome to it.
People were shitting on the street. What do you want from us?
It'd be funny if like it was that old country style where like you went to the bathroom and they just threw a bucket over the edge of the Perch. You know, that's what it is. It's the old country.
Jeez.
I don't know.
This could just be a one-time thing where this building happened to smell bad on that day.
Maybe. You never
I
know.
don't
The
know.
septic tank or
But
shit.
that's hard to eat when
Yeah.
it smells like a sewer.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
But you know what it is? It's right near like Skid Row and all those rundown buildings and stuff. It's
True.
like rundown buildings, and then it's like, you know, you never seen Back to the Future, but then it's like Biff's Paradise. You know what I mean? Like the casino right there. You know, it's like that. It's like this is the only building that has something going on around it.
Yeah, that's the problem with gentrification, is that it's a slow process. So
yeah,
you're still gonna have some of the old smelly shit while you're putting.
Yeah, so like
that sounds terrible. Gentrification. The problem is probably that it's gentrification's bad, and we haven't figured out fully what to do.
Yeah,
because you're not supposed to be like, hey, homeless people, get the hell out of here. We're making a fancy bar now. But
well, not even that, but like there's like buildings that are run down and like burnt down. So like you still have that smell of just like, you know, shit bursting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like you never know.
Poor Bella.
Yeah. Sorry, Bella. And it was your 30th birthday? Man, welcome to your 30s.
And her profile calls herself the most creative person in the world.
Oh, yeah? Well, she could have added more creativity to that review. I'll tell you that much, all right?
That was straight facts. She wasn't in the mood for creativity.
I've been to France, definitely not French.
$200 to smell shit while you're eating? I get where she's coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
I get where she's coming from. Okay, this next review is 4 stars from Rob P. on April 29th, 2016. And Rob P. said, I want to give this place 5 stars because I absolutely love it. However, I am morally forbidden from doing so because literally all of my friends hate it. This place is super comfortable. Their food is pretty good. Drinks are kind of expensive, but reasonable. And the view is absolutely stunning, particularly from the 16th floor. Unfortunately, as my friends constantly remind me, the crowd does tend to get a little douchey. But so what? I don't go there to talk to the bejeweled bros with their sport coat sneaker combos. I go there to hang out with my friend on top of a fucking building, drinking a cocktail next to a fire while looking out over the city. Who wouldn't love that? My friends are idiots.
Got aggressive at the end right there, dude.
I didn't expect the big old capitalized F-bomb to come out there.
I'm here to fucking...
Yeah.
Jesus.
I do like that, though. I go there to hang out with my friends on top of a fucking building.
Yeah. On top of a fucking building, baby.
There's something great about, like, lounges that are on top of a fucking building.
Yeah.
You feel like a baller.
You really do.
Yeah. You, like, feel like Simba at the beginning of Lion King, where his dad's like, this is all yours, you know? Everything that the
I
sun
told my ex
touches.
to hang me over the side like it was Simba, but she wouldn't do it. She's
Yeah,
like,
no, I get it.
I can't hold you. And I'm like,
A lot of liability there.
yeah, exactly. Sir, please get away from the ledge, please. Step back from the ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. Love it. Love it.
The angry boy a bit too insane. All right. My friends are idiots. Thank you, Rob P.
Just singing on top of a fucking building right now, ladies and gentlemen. Our next one, coming at you.
That was a great little impromptu Third Eye Blind.
Right? Love it.
Sing along.
Our next one coming at you is a 4-star review from Shad S from Burbank, California.
Okay.
224 friends this guy has.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's balling. And he's got 2 different reviews. So he's showing, like, our last episode about Alan T, we were showing evolution and how some people don't evolve.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shad just evolved a little bit because he left a review and then he went back and edited it and updated it 5 years later.
Wow.
Same review.
This thing was just haunting him for
It was
5 years.
For 5 years, he's like, who am I? What am I doing? Step back from the ledge, Shad. You know, like, so here's the original one he gave. It was a 3-star review on June 26, 2014. He said, came here a few times Saturday and Wednesday night. Attractive girls. Everything is awesome about this place aside from the shitty, horrid music. Then he updated it 5 years later. On May 15th, 2019, 4-star, he said, perhaps the 5-year younger me had very limited scope in the auditory arts, as I have now grown to appreciate a fine, jazzy tune while sipping a cold brew under the light of the moon.
Oh, man. No mention of if the girls are still attractive.
Yeah, who knows?
I love that he came back 5 years later after a 3-star review and still just gave it 4 stars. He's like, still can't give it the 5. Still can't give it the
1
5.
star. Maybe because the girls weren't attractive anymore. Who knows?
Maybe, or still not attractive enough. I don't know. Shad's a tough customer, though. I love that he said whilst as well.
Whilst.
Like he went old school with a fine jazzy tune whilst sipping a cold brew.
Yeah, while sipping a cold brew.
Under the light of the moon.
Yeah. This
wow.
guy.
Good for you, man.
His profile picture, he's kind of like just like pondering like by like some pyramids or a mountain or something.
Yeah, pyramid or a mountain behind
Looks like it's
them.
very like a straight, I don't know if it's a mountain, but it's like straight and then a flat top. So I guess it would be like a mountain. I don't know.
He looks like a serious man.
Yeah.
But that photo's from 2013, so we don't even know what he looks like now that he's,
wow.
you know,
who knows?
Evolved to enjoy the auditory arts.
Let's see your evolution of the auditory arts. Is auditory arts just jazz music?
Auditory arts is just some auditory meaning like sound, and arts meaning arts. It's just some phrase he made up.
So you're just trying to be fancy over here, Neo Shad. Okay.
Whilst you're trying to be fancy, we're on to you, Neo Shad.
Yeah, come on, Neo Shad.
Okay.
Don't even think we're deep diving into him. Never again.
You know, honestly, after LT last week, I don't know the next time we'll ever dive deep into someone.
I don't know either. You know, these guys are saying they have evolved, but who knows? Maybe we evolved.
Yeah, I don't know. No offense to LT. I do love that you took the chance to bring him up again there, though.
I'm still thinking about him.
I hope we get some, like, mail from him or something. Mail? How old am I? I hope we get some mail in the mailbox.
While sitting with the light under the moon, I was reading my mail I got from Alan T. Has written you a letter. Madge runs in. DJ, a letter has come for you.
Well, bring it, my dear. Okay, here's a 5-star review, October 29th, 2019, from Louis L. He's also from Burbank. A lot of Burbankians heading over to Perch.
Yeah, there we go.
And Louis, you mind if I call you Louis? Louis L. said, I love this spot for a late night dinner with a hot gal. Throw back some drinks and a few tall boys with a fucking badass view. You bring a spicy señorita up in the Perch and play your cards right, you're going to get some action after this date. You are in like Flynn.
My man.
All right, Louis. Louis's picture does not look like a man who says words like, you know.
Let me see the picture. Oh, man. Yeah, look at this guy.
I don't want to, like, it's a nice looking suit, but.
But you know what? He's got that, what's his name from Daredevil?
Never watched it, I don't know.
What, the Kingpin. He's got that Kingpin looking, big guy, bald dude with a suit on, you know what I mean? He enjoys the finer, classy things in life, and he wants it that way.
You bring a señorita up in the Perch and play your cards right.
Yeah.
I love how much this balcony just brings out fucking, and people like the word fucking. Like, nobody can mention the view without saying fucking. A few tall boys with a fucking badass view.
We're on top of this fucking building. Yeah.
As soon as somebody mentions that view, they're like, I gotta swear, there's no other way to describe this. I wonder if it happens again. You've read the reviews. Don't spoil it for me. But if it happens a third time, then I think scientifically we can declare you cannot describe a beautiful balcony view without throwing in fucking.
You need a fucking in there.
Look, I think I do that too, if I recall correctly.
Boy,
we were in Hawaii last summer, imagine I, and if I think back, I'm pretty sure the first time we walked out onto the patio, I'm pretty sure I probably said something like, look at this fucking view.
Right?
It just comes.
You need something to, like, stretch it out. I think that's why. You can't be like,
you can't look at this view.
Look at this view. You need, like, look at this fucking view.
Yeah.
You know? You need something to stretch it out.
Yeah.
And you're not going to say, like, fudging in that.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this fudging view. That's like something you would say at Disneyland with your kids, you know?
Yeah. Can you imagine the first time all the developers in Niagara Falls were just at the top of the falls looking out over? Look at this fucking view. Let's put some casinos in there.
Yeah. That's so funny. All the mob bosses, like you said.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm going to look that up to make sure I'm not spreading falsehoods about Niagara Falls. But you can go on to the next review. I'm looking up Niagara Falls Mafia.
So this next one coming at you is a 1-star review from Joe H. Just J-O H. She's a woman from Rowland Heights, California. She gave it a 1-star on September 24th, 2019. She says, we got food poisoning from this place, and how do I know for sure it's from this place? Is because it was the first and only meal we had, and shortly after we got home, things got real ugly. We were there to celebrate our anniversary, too. Not a good place for anything memorable. If you're looking to lose a few pounds, it's not a bad idea to check it out. After all, it has great views of downtown LA. And then she shows the food.
I respect that she didn't get into, like, my stomach started gurgling and made sound. Like,
yeah.
After a while,
It got real ugly.
yeah. Just kept it like, let you know that it wasn't pretty, but didn't say like,
Yeah.
shot out like demons and hot liquid. You know,
Yeah.
so many of those reviews.
I
get in
shat all over my husband. It was the worst anniversary. You think they still had sex after? It's your anniversary?
No, I don't.
No?
That's why it's bad.
Yeah, food poisoning fucks you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had you've had food poisoning?
I have.
Sex is the last thing on your mind.
You know what's crazy is my last girlfriend, the one I went to Paris with and stuff, when we first started dating, like 3 months into it, I had we were doing something the night before. I think we were filming some short or something. I had a frappe from McDonald's. And it just, dude, it's just like, I don't know if like the machine was dirty or some shit, but I drank that stuff. And I was on my way to her place, and I had to stop home. And like, you know, I took like the biggest, like all the details of it right now, Reviewsters, but like I took the big shit. And I was like, oh man, I felt like shit. And then on her way to the place, I fucking threw up, and it was just like black from like the frappe, like stuff. I thought I was like dying. It was like, yeah. I end up like having food poisoning the whole rest of the day. And we're supposed to go to like the show with her family and stuff. I end up shitting in her bed.
Oh.
I shit in her bed, and I tried to like.
You were just dating? You just
we were
started?
like 3 months in, dude.
Oh.
It was horrible, because I thought like I was feeling better, and I was like, she was like in the kitchen. And, like, we were just waking up, and I, like, kind of, like, you know, I thought it was going to be...
Oh, you tried to fart?
I thought it was going to be a fart.
Oh.
And I shit myself. And it was, like, early in the morning, and it was, like, liquid. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? So, like...
3 months in...
Dude,
tell me about that panic.
Oh, fucking the biggest panic of your life. The biggest panic of your life.
I've pissed in a girl's bed before, but
really?
shit is next level.
Dude, I went in the bathroom. I was just trying to wipe it and clean it and fucking just, like, clean myself.
And her family's there?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
But it was just, like, it was a mess. And then she's like, you okay? Because I was in the bathroom for a while. Because I was trying to dry it and stuff, too. Like, rub the towel a lot and shit. She's like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. But I was
Did
like,
you tell her?
I had to tell her, because then I started throwing up again, too. Because it was just, like, a really shitty day. But that was real bad food poisoning. We still had sex, though.
Yeah, you know,
No,
the problem wasn't that the machines were dirty or anything. The problem is that you got a frappe from McDonald's.
Yeah? I don't know. I've had them before. They're pretty good.
Yeah?
But that messed it up, dude. We didn't, like, have sex or anything after that.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
How do you transition? Hey, I shit in your bed. Huh?
What do you want, huh? Come on. I'm wearing your sweatpants right now.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened.
But anniversary, though. You know, even if you're throwing up, try it out.
I just don't.
know. Yeah.
Because even you don't want to do it because you have food poisoning, and then the other person's not turned on. They're not like, hey, now that you cleaned all your defecation and vomit,
that is true.
Let's do
I guess
it.
the girl's like, now that you're all cleaned up,
Yeah.
let's get a little dirty.
Yeah, you know how you thought you were just going to fart, but it ended up being shit? Well, here's hoping nothing like that happened while you're inside me. Yeah, no. So there was a man named Stefano Magadino, the old man who lived in a nondescript ranch house in Lewiston, and he once ruled the mob in Buffalo and Niagara Falls with an iron fist.
Oh, shit.
One signal to his underbosses, raising his hand above his head at the mention of a name, and Magadino had men killed, as many as 26 during just one short period of time, according to one retired investigator whose expertise was the mafia. But then this article goes on to say now the mafia itself is all but dead in western New York. But yeah, this family ran Buffalo and Niagara Falls for a while.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that my ex's family member who told me that wasn't lying.
Wow.
I didn't think so. He was a professor.
There's
at
mob
a
everywhere,
university.
yeah. There was some show on Netflix that was about the Canadian, there was the mob. It might have been, no, what city? Maybe it was Toronto, maybe. Which
Montreal?
Was it Montreal?
Montreal had a big mob. Quebec in general had a big mob. But they were throughout Canada.
I forget the show. I watched like two. It was like real cheesy, though.
Ah, yeah.
It was like they were like, they were like interrogating people and shit. It was like the cops were like real like, they were all in on it and stuff. But like they had like biker gangs that were all like, they were like a faction. I don't know.
There were big biker gangs in Canada. I remember there was like a mass grave where the Hells Angels killed 30, I think Satan Choice or some other, and buried them in a big mass grave, and they found them when I was like, this must have been like 10 or 15 years ago.
Holy shit.
Well, it's not all friendly people up in Canada.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. It's not just all
We're
hockey.
not all just...
It's not all hockey and poutine, you know? There's shit going on.
Yeah, there's lots of guys just fucking, fucking fly girls and...
fly honeys and just... It's funny that Niagara Falls is mob. Like, this guy owned Niagara Falls, too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, when you look at what it turned into, it's not a surprise that was a mob enterprise.
Of course, yeah.
You know
Same
what
as
I mean?
Vegas, it's all that shit. Like,
Of course.
the mob knows how to run their shit.
Meyer Lansky?
It was,
right? He was the Jewish guy who was with all the Italians.
but Bugsy Siegel was the one that made the mob, but he was with Meyer Lansky.
Yeah.
Because he was a big guy behind Flamingo, which was the first casino in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Here's the final review. This final review of Perch, which I don't believe is mob-owned, but who knows?
Who knows?
We don't know.
Hey, it's a good place to throw someone off of.
It's true.
Right?
Although you really want to throw, that's just bringing attention.
Yeah, somebody fell.
True. True, a little push.
You don't like our French cuisine? Get the fuck out of here.
I love when you speak Italian to me. All right. Mafangu. Mafangu.
Bafango.
Mafango. All right. The Sopranos, when I was watching that, when I was deep into it, I started talking like him, like Tony.
Yeah,
like
dude.
at Paulie, I wanted to be Paulie so bad.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
No gabagool.
Capico? Even when
Capico?
Carm would ask, like, Tone, when he'd come home, and she'd be like, I made some...
Oh,
and
yeah.
she'd say, like, an Italian dish and, like, just shorten it. It always sounded so
the
great.
best, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's a final review from John F. And John F's looking like a family man in his photo. Him and a lovely lady.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Looking like a happy photo. So let's see what John has to say. 1-star review, November 17th, 2014. Wouldn't let me in with sandals. Women in the bar with sandals, so sex discrimination? Either way, in LA, that is really stupid. And my sandals cost more than most of the shoes on the people there.
I gotta take a quicker picture of this guy. A closer look. Look at this fucking... He would wear sandals to a fucking place like this.
Not only would he wear sandals, but there's no way in hell his sandals were worth more than most of the shoes in
There's
there.
no way. Because his phone obviously isn't. This quality picture is very bad.
Oh, yeah, the quality of the picture. And we're not here to shit on people, but this man cuts his own hair for sure.
Who the fuck wears sandals to a place like this? It's a fancy restaurant.
Well, we saw... Yeah, it's French, for fuck's sake. We saw that guy a couple weeks ago.
It's French, for fuck's sake.
Look at the fucking view here. You're going to wear sandals? But we saw that guy a couple weeks ago, the girl standing up for him because of the kneecap discrimination, wearing shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Shorts are borderline. Definitely not sandals, dude.
Come on, dude. Yeah, why are you wearing sandals?
Even shorts. No, it's not even
You're
borderline.
not going to wear
you don't
shorts
wear
to
shorts.
this place.
You don't wear sandals.
Going back to Sopranos, remember that episode when the guy was wearing a baseball hat in the restaurant? Tony had to walk over to him. He's like, "You want to take your hat off?"
Oh, yeah.
And he's
or
like,
The
"What?"
Irishman, where Jimmy Hoffa can't believe that guy's not wearing a suit to the
Oh, yeah,
meeting.
yeah.
He's like, you couldn't wear a suit? He's
Yeah.
like, what? It's Florida.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. You wear a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a good...
What are you doing?
Pacino.
You don't want to fucking wear a suit to a meeting? I went to a meeting 20 minutes late. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. What do you want? You want to wear sandals? This is fucking French cuisine, for fuck's sake. Hoo-ha.
Can you say this guy doesn't want to wear a suit with this fucking view?
This guy doesn't want to wear a suit with this fucking view? What do you want from me?
I love it. I love it. Okay,
Sandals,
so John, I
fuck
got to
that
take Perch's side here. You can't be wearing the sandals. It's not sex discrimination.
Yeah.
It's common sense.
Come on, dude. Why do you drop that too? What, is this sex discrimination?
Yeah,
That
it's
girl's got
brutal.
sandals on. No, she has high heels on because it's a fancy restaurant.
And then he's like, oh, in L.A. too? Yeah, you're in L.A.
Yeah.
That's why you got to look good. You know what I mean? You can't say in L.A. You can't use the in L.A. as your defense. You're the one in sandals, dude.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Come on.
In LA, this is really stupid. I mean, it's always hot. I want my toes to breathe. Dude, fuck out of here, John. Get out of here.
Well, overall, Mike, I thought these reviews were great. I thought
They were fun.
we saw evolution in our boy Nail Shad.
Yeah.
We saw people having food poisoning, exercising restraint, and not, going too much into the details.
Yeah.
We saw people being upset at it smelling like crap, literal crap.
Little crap. Yeah.
We did a little exploration of the mob on Niagara Falls. We went into a bunch of different...
Just for purposes.
I think my favorite review was Nail Shad, just because 5 years later he said, no, I have to rectify this.
Okay.
You
I
know?
like that. Yeah, you think about yourself, you evolve a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Nao Shad. My guy was Louis L. When he was, he's like, it's fucking badass view. You bring a spicy senorita up here, you're going to get laid, you know?
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Yeah, you're in like
He was
Flynn.
in like Flynn. He's a confident dude.
He is.
I like that.
I love that his picture didn't match.
Not at all.
No.
No.
You wouldn't expect that.
Yeah. You think this guy's wearing sandals inside?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Guy's wearing a 3-piece suit.
He's got some nice Steve
Rolex.
Maddens on and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's got those nice fucking dress shoes.
I love that Steve Madden is the brand you use as your example.
They're
of
good
nice
dress shoes.
They're great. That's why I love it.
I love them.
When I think of good shoes,
Because
Steve Madden.
Steve
baby.
Madden is it's a chick, like, you know, high heels and stuff. They're like big on high, but they make great fucking dress shoes for
Love
men.
them.
Yep.
You look at that closet behind you, you'll find a couple pairs of Steve Maddens in there.
I see you, man. You're a fancy guy. You're a fancy dude.
Flip flops too, but I ain't wearing them to Perch. You know what I mean? I know when to wear. You wear flip flops to Niagara Falls, okay?
Yep.
You don't wear them to Perch.
Yep.
Overall, I'm gonna give. I like these reviews a lot. I'm not going full 5.
Okay.
In fact, because this place got 4 stars overall, I'm gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna give it 4 cold brews under the light of the moon.
Ooh, look at you. Okay. I'm gonna give it a 4 also. I'm gonna give it 4 mob run French cuisines.
You're combining.
I'm
2 different
combining the
things
French
there.
cuisines because, you know, the mob owns the French cuisines too.
Of course,
I guess
they
I don't know.
could.
Google it. Who knows?
Well, that's another episode, I guess.
That's it, man.
And a reminder to all of you guys. Oh, you got your hand up. I'm not
I was
going to leave
ready.
you
I was
hanging.
ready.
Let's shake.
Here it is.
A reminder to all of you, if you leave us review, excuse me, I get emotional when I talk about leaving reviews. If you leave us reviews, that really helps us out.
Yeah.
And we're on YouTube, so if you look us up on YouTube, you will find us there every single episode, and you can read along with the reviews there. So
Yep.
we're in multiple places if you want to
We're
look us
all over.
up.
Yeah, but thank you so much for everyone sharing it and giving us a 5-star, all that good stuff. And yeah, check out the YouTube, baby. You can watch us laughing at this good stuff.
Just have a good
You know,
time.
have a good time with it, you know?
We appreciate you tuning in every week, and we're having a great time. So thanks again. I am DJ Demers.
I'm Mike Perkins.
And we'll catch you next week.
Peace.
Review it.